At the start, 3.5 billion years ago, the shape of life was a single cell. But as life forms evolved and the first primitive animals emerged, the shape those life forms took would, in large part, determine whether they would live or die.
Shape is such an important part of what makes an animal what it is. It influences the way it interacts with its environment, the way it interacts with other organisms, its own species, other species. Shape is a big deal.
Today, animals are shaped in so many different ways that, taken all together, each one begins to seem more bizarre and illogical than the next.
There are a lot of really weird animals in the world. If you've ever looked at a pangolin, they're really weird. If you've looked at a wrinkle-faced bat, they're crazy looking. You've got giant anteaters. There's all kinds of different weird animals in the world.
Yet every one of these strange bodies have evolved for a single purpose: survival. And few species have thrived as long as sharks.
Humans. Without a doubt, the smartest animal on Earth. Yet we're unmistakably tied to our ape origins. Millions of years ago, we were apes living ape lives in Africa. So how did we get from that to this? What happened? What set us on the path to humanity? The questions are huge, but now there are answers. At the threshold of humanity, one ancestor contains tantalizing secrets. It is known as Homo erectus.
Homo erectus had a slightly smaller brain, slightly bigger jaw, but it's basically us.
Basically us, almost 2 million years ago. New finds are revealing the truth about the ancestors at the heart of our evolution. Here were the trailblazers who first left Africa, the first fire makers, the first hunters.
These creatures were capable of analyzing possible uses of tools and coming up with a technological solution to the problem of how you kill a big, dangerous animal without getting killed yourself.
Homo erectus pioneered what it means to be human, colonizing whole continents and creating the first human societies.
Our ancestors began to care about what others thought and care about what that individual thought about them.
Now, new discoveries are bringing them alive as never before. At last, we come face to face with the ancestors at the birth of humanity, right now on Nova.
Major funding for NOVA is provided by the following.
The Great Rift Valley of East Africa. 2 million years ago, these spectacular plains and canyons witnessed a mysterious event. The birth of the first ancestor we can really call human. New discoveries are revealing a creature surprisingly like us. A world traveler, a toolmaker, a hunter, tamer of fire, creator of the first human societies. Amazingly, the qualities that make us human began not with our own species, Homo sapiens. The true birth of humanity began much further back in time, millions of years ago. Imagine the entire span of recorded human history, about 5,000 years, taking us back to the Egyptian pyramids. Double it, 10,000 years, to the time when plants are domesticated and agriculture begins. Double it again, 20,000 years, Ice Age hunters are painting stunning images on cave walls and keep doubling 6 more times. Only then do we encounter our ancestor, Homo erectus, in Africa's Great Rift Valley. For millions of years, this massive geological fault line running the length of East Africa